The average abandoned cart rate across all industries is about 69%, meaning out of each 10 customers, roughly 7 of them will leave their cart without making a purchase. Now, what if you can bring some of them back? In this tutorial, I'm going to introduce you to a free WooCommerce plugin that allows you to send emails to users who leave their cart and bring some of them back. So let's see what we can do. So here I have a WooCommerce store and we are going to introduce this awesome plugin. So I can just bring my admin panel and then plugins and add new and search for Abandoned Cart Lite. So this is the plugin that I'm talking about. It's a very cool plugin and it's regularly updated and works greatly with WooCommerce. So we can just install it. Now, of course, they do have a pro version, but we are just going to focus on the free version in this tutorial. So now I can just activate it. And now in WooCommerce, we do have a new section, Abandoned Carts. So if I just click on it, we have our dashboard for abandoned carts. So this is the dashboard. As you can see, we can see the statistics here. So we have the recovered amount. It will just show how much you have saved or earned using this plugin and bringing back your customers. We have abandoned orders, a number of them, and number of emails sent and emails captured. So we have all of this information here for this month, of course, and you can just change it. So we have this dashboard, which is really great. Then we have abandoned orders here, so you can just get the list of them there. We have email templates, which are what you are going to send to your users. Now, we will talk about this. Let's just see the settings. So in the setting, you can customize what is actually called an abandoned email. So of course, you just have to turn on the emails if you want to send emails. But then we have cart abandoned cut-off time. So this is the amount that you consider a cart to be abandoned. So consider cart abandoned after X minutes of items being added to the cart and order not being placed. So by default, it's just 10, meaning 10 minutes after a user leaves their cart, it's just considered an abandoned cart. You can just increase it, of course. For example, I usually wanna go higher, maybe 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So this is what you want. Then we have automatically delete abandoned orders after X days. So it's by default a year, and this is just okay. So after a year, of course, the orders will be deleted. Then we have email admin on order recovery. So if the recovery is successful and the user comes back to the cart and make a purchase, the admin is notified. You can turn it on, but they usually don't. Then we have start tracking from cart page. So you can just start tracking even if the customer does not visit the checkout. I think it's just cool. And then you can reset usage tracking, which will just reset the settings. So this is just fine. Then we have GDPR setting here and coupon setting. So if you turn this on, unused coupons will be deleted every 15 days. So this is just cool. And you can, of course, not turn it on and manually delete coupons because we do have a button here that will just delete all the expired coupons. So this is just fine if you don't turn it on. And then we have, of course, the pro version setting. As you can see, we have much more features in the pro version. Now, we will talk about the pro version, but in this tutorial, we are only going to use the free version. So these are the general setting. Of course, we have email sending setting. So your email from name. So this is the name that will appear. So you can input your website name here, or if you want to use the name of the person responsible for this, if you want to be more friendly, usually you either want it to be your website name, your brand name, or someone who is in charge of these abandoned carts, or your PR person, anyone you want. Then we have from address, which will typically be something at sign your domain. So what domain you have for your website, and you of course send emails from. So this is your from address. Then we have send reply to, what email can actually receive emails. You have it there. You can use UTM parameters. So if you're not familiar, it's just okay. UTM parameters help you to just know when where users are coming from. So if you want to send them a link so that they can purchase, you can put some UTM variable here, and then with Google Analytics or other plugins, you can track that and see how many users are coming from abandoned carts. And then you can automatically log in WordPress coming to your site. This is a really cool feature. So if users are logged in, then this link will actually make them log into the website. So the link is actually a login also, so they don't have to log in again. This is really great. Then we have add to cart pop-up editor. So you only have access to this feature if you're using Abandoned Cart Pro, and it's a really cool feature. So you can have pop-ups for users when they are leaving their cart. So you can just enable it, and of course we can do it in the free version. Then we have Facebook Messenger and SMS. All of these features are only available in the Pro version, so you can just integrate with those services. Then we have recovered orders. You can just get the list of your recovered orders here. And we have product reports. This is also a nice feature. Here we don't have any report, but basically just tells you what items are getting the most abandoned cars, so you can see the numbers. And sometimes it can be helpful if people are uncertain about an item. It just means that they just put it in the cart, but they are not sure. Maybe the information is not good enough. Maybe you don't have good reviews or a good return policy. So it's also can be very helpful. So these are the settings, and after you set up your settings, it's time, of course, to create your templates. So you can have as many templates as you want, and then each template has a trigger. So for example, here we have this initial template, which has a trigger of 1 hour after abandonment. So 1 hour after the users abandon their cart, remember that you can set up what is considered to be abandoned cart. Then this email will be fired and triggered, and it will be sent. And you can have more templates, for example, 1 day after abandonment and 2 days after abandonment. And you usually want to have a series of emails, and then you can just create some coupons in some of them. Usually you don't want to offer any coupon 1 hour after abandonment. You just want to remind them. And here we can just, of course, edit them or add a new template. So if I just click on edit, you can see that we have the template name, which is just for you. And then we have the subject. So in the subject and in the email, you can have this placeholder. So here is customer first name. So you can have dynamic subjects. Really cool. Then we have email body that you can just design here. And also we have these placeholders. So we have customer first name, customer last name, full name, cart link, date when the cart was abandoned. So you can just say you abandoned your cart on this day. And you have unsubscribe link and coupon codes. So you can use this coupon code placeholder only if you are granting coupon codes. So here we have the option to whether or not use WooCommerce default template. So if I just click here to preview, it's just going to show the template with WooCommerce template, of course. So this is based on your WooCommerce template. But here, if you not use this checkbox and uncheck it, what is just going to be used is this template. And as you can see, it's slightly different, but not much. So it's based on your WooCommerce template if you turn it on. And we have email template header text and send this email 1 hour after the cart abandonment. So this is a trigger. You can create a unique coupon code or use a coupon code that you already have created. And of course, you can just do this. You should be very careful when creating coupon codes, because you don't want users to know that you are sending coupon codes, so that they always leverage this feature. So maybe after 2 days, or sometimes you do it and sometimes you don't. So this is something that you should be very careful using. And then we can just update changes or send a test email too. So this is really great. So you can just make sure that your emails are actually sent and how they actually look in the inbox. So these are all of your features. So you can have it now. Here is on visual. We can just change it to text. And as you can see, this email has HTML and CSS in it. You can have simpler email if you wish, or you can just get the templates from the internet and you can just have it in the Pro version. They also have more templates that you can just use. And another feature of the Pro version is that you can define rules for your email templates. So in the free version, email templates are always triggered and sent after a specific time. But here in the Pro version, you can define rules. For example, when an email should be sent and when you do not want to send it. Now, this is going to be very useful if you are granting coupon codes, because as I said, you don't want to be predictable in your coupon codes, and users should not learn how you are granting coupon codes to them. And that's it. So you can just create your emails, as many as you want, and create your flow and how your emails are being sent to your users. So this is the free version of this plugin. So we talked about the free version of this plugin and how you can use it. But as I said, they offer a premium version, Abandoned Cart Pro for WooCommerce. And you can see the information in their website, but basically it adds more features and more customization options to what you saw, plus these pop-ups. So we do not have access to pop-ups, but here you can. For example, if a user is leaving your website, leaving the cart, you can display them a customizable pop-up. You can have that. You can send Facebook messages and text messages in the premium version. We have the rule engine that we talked about, so you can customize exactly when an email is sent and when the trigger is actually used. So you don't need to only have triggers based on the hours spent after the cart abandonment, but rather you can have custom rules. So basically you can have different email templates on different scenarios. We have message personalization and built-in workflows and email templates. So all of these features plus some export features are available in the premium version, starting at $149 per year. So I recommend that you check their website and see if it's good for you. And that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel for more WordPress content. And like always, you can reach our team from the link in the description.